don't see her as broken. Don't see her as she has a problem to necessarily fix. If I think, man, everything would be great if she just fixed this problem, like your childhood trauma, or if you just fixed, your shitty attitude. I'll look away this time. If you just fixed doing more chores around the house. Yeah. If you just fixed that, then everything would be great. She's getting red. So what does that feel like?
Women and the feminine don't respond well to the challenge of you could be better. If the things that are core to her femininity need to be quote unquote fixed, there's nothing in feminine that can be perfectly fixed. It's always moving and always in flow and always shifting. So the more the energy of you need to fix this, the more she's going to go into her masculine, the more she's going to push back, have like even hate back to you. How could you do this to me? And then when we're talking about shutting down sexual energy, that's like the opposite of sexual energy for her. You don't want her compressing and pulling away. You want her opening and softening and moving forward.
So many men that are here, their wives have a strong masculine shell. So she's not in the feminine part of herself necessarily, not nearly as often as we would love her to be. Mm-hmm. And she's certainly protecting herself, backing herself away. So she has this shell. If she's not pulling her own weight, mm-hmm. and a man has been tempting this stuff, leading by example, praising her, attempting to bloom her, but she really kind of doesn't give a shit about that right now or care about him right now necessarily. And she's in this kind of man mode. And so if you imagine that woman being in man mode, if a man then came and said, hey, ABC behavior is not okay with me. Like not helping with dinner, not helping put the kids to bed, not helping with the children's bath time, not doing any dishes, doing nothing around our house to help with our children is not okay with me. Especially if she's in this shielded mode. It's more like man to man. Hey, this isn't okay with me. Talk with us about that for a minute.
And I'll even say that stating that something is not okay is very different than you need to fix something that's broken. So even then, that's a different energy. Sure. Like, can that invite her into meet you a little bit more man to man? Absolutely. But even the I'm not okay phrase can work on her masculine and her feminine. The authenticity of what you're not okay with is the honesty and boundaries that a woman, no matter what energy she's in, will respond to. She can argue with it, but it is going to go in much deeper than if there's a criticalness to it, either a devaluing or making assumptions about why she's doing whatever she's doing.